Hello everyone, hello. Welcome to the stream. So before I actually get into anything, I'm going to be streaming some art tonight, but before I get into anything, I'm going to switch to just full cam here. So I kind of just want to talk about a few things. First of all, every single problem that I've been having with my stream, because every time I stream, I mentioned this in the past stream, every time I stream there's a problem. Something doesn't go right, something's not working, and it's like I have to fix it like while I'm on the stream, like and or sometimes I won't even notice that's going on, and then like 20 minutes later, oh no, this has been going, like my last stream my mic was off, was actually unplugged the entire time. It's plugged in now. I'm just double checking, and it's on, and so I was probably up until probably about midnight, maybe even 12:30, after the last stream, just fixing everything, because I just got tired of, let's stream, and oh, this thing's not on, this thing's not working. So basically what I did was I fixed everything. I can now see every single thing, every single comment that's made on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. It all goes to my chat, and it goes to my chat on here, which I just realized I haven't put the chat up here yet, but yeah, that's fine. So when I go over to my other one here, so if I go to this one, see now I have the restream chat up here, so now that every time someone makes a comment, it's going to show up here. So right now it's just because there's nothing there. I think it's how it works. There's nothing there. It's just gonna say, oh, it's ready to receive some messages. So I'm gonna switch back to my full cam because there's other things I want to talk about. So yeah, I fixed everything. I changed my layout a little bit, as you saw too. So when I'm doing art, I'm gonna have like this kind of a blue background for now. I'm gonna try and maybe update that later. But other things I want to get into, because all kinds of DC trailers just dropped today, and I was really excited after I watched it. Like the the first thing I watched was the. I'm trying to go in order here. I think it was the Justice League trailer. That was awesome. I'm actually the Snyder Cut. I'm actually looking forward to that. Apparently it's gonna be in like parts. They're gonna do like an hour-long parts, so it's gonna be like 4 hours long. I guess. I'm like, why don't you just do the 4? I don't know. Maybe it's because not most people wouldn't watch a 4-hour movie. I would, but most people wouldn't. So I guess in a way, for the majority of people, it makes sense to do that. But yeah, so that job that looked awesome. Was it we got the Batman Gotham Knights. Looks amazing. I can't wait to play that game. My God, I'm just looking forward to playing my boy Nightwing. That's all I'm looking forward to doing. And then we got the Batman movie. That looked awesome. We got the Suicide Squad game, I think is what it is. It was hard to tell what it was. I was watching the trailer. I was like, is this a game? We're going to Suicide Squad movie for sure. The live, like the sequel. They only showed like a sneak preview, whatever. It was just a bunch of like interviews and some behind the scenes footage that they got or whatever. And I was like, okay, it looks interesting. Looks like we're putting King Shark in there. That's cool. Okay, and then we're getting I'm guessing it's a game. I think it'll be weird to have an animated movie and a movie at the same time. I guess I've done that before in the past with other movies. I'm trying to think what else was. The Wonder Woman show looked really good. Finally could see Cheetah, even though the Funko Pop kind of ruined that surprise. if you saw the Funko, there's already a Funko Pop of what Cheetah looks like from the new Wonder Woman movie. Yeah, that's everything. I don't want to talk too much about it because I'm here to do some art. Yeah. I'm really looking forward to all the DC stuff that's coming out for sure. I was really excited about it. Anyways, so I'm going to switch back over here. Get some art. Now, speaking of DC, the something I've been really wanting to get to was this Beast Boy fan art that I've been really wanting to do, as I was just saying. It's part of my fan art series of Teen Titans. If you want to check that out, you can. If you're on Twitch, there should be a link. That's the other thing too. I fixed my bots. The thing I forgot to mention earlier. So I fixed my bot. So my bot should be working now. And if I need it to tell post something like my social, this should work. Aha, see? Alright, so yeah, there's all the links on socials, so if you're on Twitch, you can get that. And then amongst them is DeviantArt, so if you want to follow me on DeviantArt. So... I don't need that to be there. Okay, here we go. So, yeah, so I'm just going to get started here and get some music going. And feel free to ask any questions or anything. You want to chat, say hi, feel free to do that, or just kind of sit back and watch. I'm trying to find... Oh, I think I turned the volume down too. There we go. layer. It's not the right, oops. I don't know if I can play that music, so I'm not gonna play that. That was a custom lo-fi, my custom lo-fi playlist. I have like a lo-fi playlist, so it's like half like original music, like people that just music that people have come up with, and then what is up with my? I gotta check what my image size is. It's at 300. Really? Huh. I'm just on I'm on the one size brush, and this looks a lot bigger than it should be. It's weird. Well, let's say that. Yeah, it's a mix of height. It's a mix of so that last music I was playing, it was a mix of like just original music, and then the other one was it's like a lo-fi versions of video game music. So So I don't know if any of y'all or any of you are Five Nights at Freddy's fans, but Scott Coffin just announced that he just announced that does not come from his Twitter or anything, but someone else reporting this, that the Fazbear Fanverse initiative, which is really cool, a collaborative with 5 fan game developers to have their old and new projects officially supported by Scott himself. That's awesome. With console ports and merchandise of them produced in the future. That is amazing news. Because most fun games are just that. That's all left as. It's just fan games. These developers will. They put their heart and soul into their fan games, and then that's it. That's just like a game that everyone says, "Oh, check this out. That's pretty cool." Okay, moving on. But and they don't really get much of recognition. But these guys are actually getting recognition, which is awesome. I'm really happy for them. That is amazing news for them. So congratulations if you're probably never watching this, but if you are watching this, congratulations to them. Hey, Krista. Alright, I think that's good. Actually, because I'm also putting this on TikTok, so. and that's how I do that. Just record myself doing a little bit of the drawing and then doing a zoom out. And I'm just gonna I just like edit that video later. That's like an edited video. I don't do too many edit videos on TikTok. I try to do it all in like as like one take. I don't know if you see my TikTok videos. If you do that at all, it's the same name. It's just Spades230, you know, at TikTok. So check that out if you want to watch my TikTok videos. That's where I try and do like art videos, but like it's really easy to do like, I don't know, take like a pre-recorded like sound or whatever, and then like, which is like a clip from like a movie, and then like reenact it kind of deal, like just kind of do the mouth movements. I enjoy doing that stuff, you know, because it only takes me like 10 minutes to like at tops like maybe 50 minutes if I'm just having a hard time trying to get like a good shot of it. So I'll usually do it like over and over again, a lot of them. But I've been doing the because there's a lot of like artists that do like TikTok videos, because it kind of inspired me to do like art TikToks. So that's what I do like when I have time, when I get around to it. Like right now I'm getting around to it, so. Oh shit. Oops. That's not what I wanted. So I'm just turning the opacity down a little bit more. There we go. And now, oh, you know what? I kind of goofed it there. So this should actually be more like, not a layer. This one, this layer. And now what I'm doing is I'm doing the those who probably never watched me do art before, most of you probably have, but what I'm doing right now is I'm doing like the finished line art. Up until now I was just doing like the sketch, like the hard sketch, just to know like where my lines are going to be and what the character's going to look like. Now I'm just trying to get like perfect lines, so I'm doing a lot of like that. I also have to try and get like the outer lines at least to connect. I'll zoom in, it's easier to zoom. I don't know why I'm not zoomed in yet and doing this. So yeah, the outside lines have to connect, or else I'm gonna have a hard time doing the next step. The next step is preparing to do colors. Now, what I used to do up until recently, I was always just manually painting in everything, doing my base colors, and I found out a way. I found out how like you can easily do it without having to just sit there and paint, and it takes forever. And I learned like a few months ago how to do it, but I just couldn't figure out how to do it. I was having a hard time doing this, so I was just like, it's not working the way it's supposed to, and I just kind of gave up on it and continued doing the way I've been doing it. And it just got really time consuming. I just got tired of how long it took to do base colors. I was like, I'm literally just putting like straight colors, like blue here, black here, red over here, you know, like I'm not doing anything ridiculous. Like I gotta be able to do this quickly. Like I'm getting kind of tired of painting in just straight color. Like, it's not, I'm not trying to do like shading or anything. That's honestly the only time I should be hand painting is when I'm getting to the shading part. I should not be hand painting base colors, and I've seen other people do it so quickly. I'm like, how do I do that? And I'm thinking like, oh, it's gotta be something like, probably because I'm using Photoshop, and they're probably using Clip Studio or some other program, or maybe like Illustrator or something. And I'm like, but I'm so comfortable with Photoshop. I don't want to not use Photoshop. Not that I'm against using anything, I just am so used to Photoshop. I want to be able to do this. And then I finally watched someone do it, and they will do it in Photoshop. They were doing like a tutorial video. I don't remember who it was. They were able to do it in Photoshop. I'm like, how does he get to do it? So then I tried to like do it myself. Try to do it the way he did it. And I'm like, it's almost there. Like, it's selecting everything on the outside, but then it's selecting the inside stuff too. Why is it doing that? Come to find out that I was looking at it more. I was like, oh wait, hold on. This line's not connected to this line. There's like an opening. It like stops here, and then this another line that goes here, or whatever. And so what it was doing is that when it's selecting the outside, like the outside empty spaces, the outside empty space around the character, it was also selecting the inside because of that line. It's kind of like a gate. It's kind of like a hole in a wall, and like think of it like water is on the outside of the wall, and because that hole, it's like a crack, so the water's going inside, so the selection tool is going out, and then it's going in and selecting everything inside the character too. I'm like, oh, so then as soon as I close everything up, you'll see you'll see what I mean when I get to that point. But once I did that, everything made sense. I was like, oh, this is what I should have been doing like forever ago. Like, I could have been doing this the whole time. So I'm like looking forward to getting to that point of like coloring, but I'm trying not to rush through my line work, so I want this to be good. This isn't supposed to be something I get done in like an hour or two. Like, this is supposed to be something I take my time with. Another thing I wanted to add to that I fixed was the lighting. So before I had my lamps behind me in this corner over here, and I was like, okay, well, I'm not getting really good lighting in here. It was okay when I was using like the lights up here, but we're trying not to spend so much with money and stuff. So with the bills, because the bills were like really high, so we're trying to like calm down on the electric bill. So I decided to get lamps as a way to kind of reduce that cost. But anyways, so I got the lamps, and then the lamps were back here, and it wasn't really good lighting. So then I got the new camera with the ring light, and that was kind of helping, you know, but the light wasn't really getting us. It was probably stopping to about like right here, and I'm sitting back here, you know, and I have to like lean forward to get a good light. And I was like, it's still not perfect. And then I was looking over here behind my TV. I was like, there's a lot of space behind my TV. There's a lot of space like right here. What if I just put my lamp right there? That's what I did. So now it's like I have this perfect light now when I do streams, so you can see me perfectly now. You know, it's not like I have to be up here to see me. If I go up here, I'm like in the shadows, you don't see me. And the cool thing is, I've had my light off completely. If I'm off completely, you can actually see me pretty well, and you can actually like not really see much of the back behind me, what's going on behind me in my room. So, yeah. And then I also have, if you're wondering who this little chibi looking character is, down in the corner there, or here, okay, yeah, down there, that is Tana. That is the character from my book. That's just like a chibi version of her. I did a like a short series of, it's something I'm not really completely done yet. It's just kind of on like hiatus for now, because I'm just busy with other projects. But I was doing like a series of chibi comics with the characters from the books. I do want to like maybe do one or two more with Tana and her friends, and then start doing some with start kind of moving into characters from the second book. So doing like Revolver and like Specs, and then maybe just kind of do that. This is like as I continue doing them. Maybe, I don't know, it's just an idea in my head, but as I continue doing them, kind of go along with the book that's out currently, like the most recent book. What is going on with this? There we go. Interesting. So I'm just kind of going back to what I was talking about earlier about the DC stuff. So it appears that the Batman is going to be year 2, and Gotham PD is going to be set during year 1. Now the thing I'm kind of so yes, they are coming out with like a show, another show about Gotham that's in a way more or less a prequel. Oh, it's not called Gotham; it's called Gotham PD. But it looks like it's gonna be in the same exact world as the Batman, so it's basically a show leading up to the movie. Am I excited about it? Not yet. Yeah, I don't. Until I see something, I can't really say much until I see something. So until I see like a trailer, nah. But it looks like it's something I might have to watch to get a little bit of context as to what's gonna happen in the movie. You might not need to. You can probably watch the movie just fine without it, but you know there are gonna be some things that are gonna be mentioned in the movie or something, and then it's kind of just like it's kind of one of those things where like okay whatever, but then like you watch the show and you're like oh wait a second, this thing is they're doing this thing that was like in the movie for like 5 minutes or whatever, huh? Maybe it is important, you know. They always do stuff like that, and it's just like it's much more important in like a later story. It's like it kind of comes back in a later story. It's like this big thing. It's like oh, it sets up in the middle, it sets up in the beginning, and it's just like mentioned later on, and when it's like a big plot point or something. I don't know. It's something like that. You know, it's probably a reason why you might want to watch the show, even if you're not that super excited about it like me. 1 second. Hold on. All right, and back. I goofed. I've been using this hard edge one the entire time. I forgot I didn't get around to checking Animal Crossing. Alright, so let's see. Okay. So it's pretty much done with the line work. There's some cleanup I gotta do. Like right here. Which I'm just gonna do like kind of off camera. I do have to end this early. I wasn't planning on ending it right after I got the line work done. I wanted to get like the base coloring done and then maybe go from there. But so what was I saying earlier? I guess I can just real quick. So I'm not gonna save this. This, and then I'm going to rename this to line work. I don't know why it kind of cut off there. I'm back. Sorry about that. I don't know if I maybe press a button or something. Anyway, so I'm just going to stream here for like another minute or two. But pretty much, I'm going to finish up. I'm just going to clamp the line work here, kind of off camera, and then so next time I pick this up, it'll be clean work for me. So what I was talking about earlier, and hopefully this does it, because I don't see any lines that are broken or anything, like we're not connected. I think I was doing a pretty good job making sure I didn't have any unconnected lines or anything. So we'll see what happens here. So what I'm doing here, I'm just renaming the layers here. Yeah, it's something that I said before. Always name your layers, that way you know what you're doing here. Actually, you can't see the layers. Anyways, so okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. So what you do is you take your, this is for Photoshop. I'm sure there's equivalents in whatever program you use if you're not using Photoshop. So you're gonna click like the outside here of your line work layer, which should, let me zoom out. Okay. Now it did actually kind of cut into here. It did almost a good job. Looks like I messed up somewhere. I goofed somewhere over here. I'm not sure what happened, why it did that. But it's starting to, see what I was talking about here, is I was starting to select things in here. For some reason, oh, it's broken right here. That's what I did. So just like that. I thought I fixed you. I thought I did a good job, and I think it's also this too. This isn't all the way. Right here too. Now we can try. There we go. I think that fixed it. I'm just gonna double check. Oh, you know what? Just like that. I got this little bit here. This little bit here. It's gonna erase. Okay. Try it again. Wand. Just like that. Boom. Let me just double check the rest of it. I think the rest of it looked good. I just don't want it selecting the inside of the character at all. I want it selecting just the outside. doesn't look like it. It looks like I did a good job of making sure it was all connected. And just one little pixel there. You can also press the W button for that. And then what you do is select the inverse, and while on the base color, you do a gray. Gray is a good color. And this will actually just not be the base color, but it'll be the what's it called? Clipping mask. So I'll go like base color clip mask, and then we can make it gray. So just take the gray color and I'm gonna put a base color. Boom, and this is actually on top. So it goes here, and then there you go. So now I don't have to worry about drawing on the outside and yeah. Thank you. I wonder who got it for me. So yeah, and then from there I would start drawing, and I don't have to worry about like going outside the lines or anything. But yeah, I'm gonna save this because there's some I want to fix the select that. I want to fix up some of the lines because I don't like this arm. This arm could be a little smaller. It looks so fat compared to the other arm. So I will be picking this up tomorrow, and we'll be done. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for hanging out, watching me draw. I know it's probably not the funnest thing, but maybe to some people. Yeah, I guess I'll be on tomorrow. So thank you guys, and I'll see you then.